What's up, everybody? Today we're talking about
Muy hot sauce from Casa Bonita. Muy hot sauce from Casa Bonita.
oh yeah, yeah, they're reopened. They've been reopened for about a year now.
The best restaurant in the world. Yeah, so almost a year, I think, between 9 and 12 months, and some coworkers and I had to go to Denver overnight, and we're able to get in there, 4 of us, and the food was way better and really fast. Like, the menu's small, so there's like 6 things to choose from, and everything costs the same. So the kitchen, because they know how many covers they're gonna have every day and night, they just keep making all of it over and over and over and over and rotate.
Gotcha.
So you order your food, you get your food in like 3 minutes. It's fast.
Nice. That's awesome.
So yeah, I think that whole concept is like, it's different than before. You get a tray and like go through a line and get what you wanted to eat.
Yeah.
Now it's like a server brings it to you, you eat your food, and then you can go walk around and look at everything. So it makes more sense now.
And for those of you out of the loop, Casa Bonita, it's a restaurant in Denver that it's always been known for like cool vibes, scenery. They have like cliff divers and arcades and like kind of a kids playhouse, dreamland. And it went out of business probably 2019, something like that. 2019, 2020, probably pandemic related. And Matt Stone and Trey Parker, creators of South Park, bought it, revitalized it, and yeah, and
they have an episode about it if you haven't seen it, which is one of the funniest South Park episodes.
It's
I feel like, because they, I think it's Stan or Kyle's birthday, and they're gonna go and they replace Cartman with Butters because they're like, F Cartman, like he shouldn't go. And then Cartman lies to Butters and say that, like, takes him to a bomb shelter and says that there was a nuclear bomb and he has to stay down there to survive. He keeps him down there for like a week and a half or something so that he can go.
Oh man. But yeah, it's funny. I think if you didn't grow up in the Denver area, or at least in the Colorado area, you might not have known about Casa Bonita.
Right.
And I've heard so many people have like been Googling like after that episode, like if Casa Bonita is a real place or not.
Yeah.
But it is a real place. It's in Denver. It's reopened. It's not actually the original, I don't think. I think it was actually started in like Kansas City, and there was like 4 or 5 locations.
Oh, was there? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but this is the only surviving one in Denver.
It's pretty wild. Like, you'd have to. I mean, I think the documentary is just called Casa Bonita. But you would have to watch that to see like the before and after if you haven't been there, because it's pretty insane. Like, how much work and money they put into it.
I haven't seen the full documentary, but I watched a YouTube thing that kind of covered it in brief.
When they bought it, I think they were given like a $3 million estimate to, revive this place for it to be okay.
Maybe something. I think they bought it for like somewhere in that $3 to $4 million.
And they ended up dropping $40 million on it.
Yeah,
because like there's 2 stories underground, on top of several above ground, and like one of the main pillars, like for the structural part of it, was rotted at the bottom, and like several of them were apparently, and they had to do all kinds of stuff. But
well, let's get into the sauce here, and we'll tell you more about Casa Bonita once we're tasting this stuff. Guys, ingredient list on this is water, diced tomatoes, sherry vinegar, Fresno peppers, chili de arbol, onions, garlic, salt, canola oil, cumin, black pepper, xanthan gum, and oregano. I don't think we've ever encountered a sauce that's made with sherry vinegar.
Sherry's a different one. So my guess on this is going to be that it's not going to be super hot, but I think it's going to be delicious.
Nice.
I think, like I said, I ordered a burrito and it had green sauce smothered over it, which was really good. And then I bought this from the gift shop. But if this is anything like their salsa was, I think it's the best salsa I've had in my life.
Do you remember? I can't remember the chef's name they brought in to revamp the food and whatnot.
Dana Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think award-winning chef, been in Denver for quite a while.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things they really wanted to do was step up the food game when they reopened.
And
So I'm assuming that Dana had something to do with this sauce.
They definitely did do that. But yeah, so we ate our food and then it smells great. And then had the whole adventure because like you said, there's cliff divers. There's still 2 cliff divers.
Nice.
There's a live mariachi band every night. There's mines. There's Black Bart's Cave. There's arcades. I think they're still fixing some of the arcade stuff because that part of it wasn't open.
Yeah.
There's trying to think. There's so much stuff in there to see and do. Should we go for it?
Cheers. I really like that.
I like the arbol. Yeah, that's good.
The arbol.
The Fresno has a good sting too. It's a little more of a sting than I expected.
Yeah. Plus the black pepper. I love that in there. I don't know if it's just that I'm not familiar with the sherry vinegar, but like this is not crazy vinegar forward. Like I don't know if the sherry vinegar is typically like a more subtle form.
It's a little like on the sweeter side.
Okay. I can see that.
I mean, I've cooked with sherry vinegar before, but I guess I don't really know what it actually tastes like. Like I haven't just taken a taster of it.
Going back in. That's really good.
Has a good mouthfeel. It's smooth.
It's really good. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of like a super leveled up mix between like Tapatio and Taco Bell sauce.
Okay. Yeah.
Which
I can get on.
I think both of those things are classics. You know, like Tapatio would have to hands down be like my favorite. Like super cheap. You know,
like this would just be good on like any kind of taco you could think of.
Yeah, and honestly, this would go good with stuff that's not Mexican as well. Like this would also work with those kind of southern jambalaya, stuff like that.
This would be good as like an ingredient in a barbecue sauce or shit. Anything really, but
just definitely like that's a little bit of the flavor profile reminds me of those two things, but just like an elevated version of that. But yeah, I'm into it. That's good. So
really tasty. Yeah. Big fans of Trey Parker and Matt Stone. We're gonna tag you in this. Hopefully someone will see it. I don't know if anyone else has reviewed this sauce. We might be first timers on this.
Well, maybe.
Unless there's some sauce reviewers in Denver we don't know about.
I don't know. But it might be to our advantage that I tried to look up some info on this sauce, and the hot sauce section of their website is down, which I assume is also where you would buy this sauce.
I'm assuming they're doing only gift shop right now for that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
So so maybe we're getting the leg up here. If you're ever in Denver and want to check this place out, you got to plan ahead of time. Like you got to sign up through an
lottery
email
system to be able to win the chance, basically, to get a reservation.
And then you got to be fast on that too, because if you don't do it within, I think if you get an email and you don't sign up for it within 24 or 48 hours, they're just like, nope, next person. Like.
Gotcha.
So and I think they're a month out still right now, is what they said. But
wow. But yeah, guys, super exciting. Most of us who grew up here in Colorado, we went there as kids, so it's nice to know that place is living on and in good hands.
Yeah,
so.
In the best hands, probably. What else is cool though is like there's some before, I don't really know who the voices were. They were just random people probably, but some of the, like in the cave and then somewhere else, there's like a lot of the, like there's skeletons and whatever, like a lot of the voices of things that pop up or like talk to you are Trey Parker.
Gotcha.
And it's hilarious.
Gotcha.
Like, I know that voice, but it's like slightly different, but that's definitely Trey Parker.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm jealous. I'm glad you had fun. Hopefully I'll get to go sometime. But yeah, for now, it's good to know that the hot sauce is good. And Tyler says the food's even better.
This food's great. Yeah.
Well, anything else you got to add on this one?
Nope. No, sir.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for checking this one out. Like, comment, subscribe. Drop a link or drop a comment down below. Let us know if you've been to the new Casa Bonita, what you think, and what menu item you think we should order next time we get to go. So, yeah. Thanks so much for checking this one out, guys.
Till next time, keep up the heat.